It was decided after looking at the totality of the situation, charges would be referred on Farley. From the Olympia Police Department Report. June 22, 2023, Jeremiah Shane Farley decided to stand in front of the U-Haul on Martin Way in Olympia and film everything he could see. The immediate result was confrontations with employees and customers of the business. A couple weeks later, the Olympia Police Department's investigation resulted in Jeremiah Farley receiving the following charges from the city prosecutor: assault 4th degree, disorderly conduct, pedestrian interference.
Olympia News Network has no affiliation with Jeremiah Shane Farley, or PNWT, Pacific Northwest Transparency.
As we attempted to disengage, he followed and proceeded to sing the Hokey Pokey song saying, "Put your left hoof in, put your left hoof out and do the piggy pokey and turn yourself around." Then Farley told us to fuck off.
Put your left hoof in, put your left hoof out, put your left hoof in and shake it all about. You do the piggy pokey and you turn yourself around.
Don't walk that close behind me, sir.
And now you can go fuck off.
Can't stop, won't stop, never stop. Can't stop, won't stop, never.
From the police report, note all redactions were done by Olympia News Network. On June 21, 2023, at 15:27 hours, I responded to the U-Haul located at 2516 Martin Way East for a report of an assault. The reporting party redacted. An employee of U-Haul stated a male, Jeremiah Farley, who had been on the property filming customers coming and leaving the location, assaulted a male customer, redacted. In the call to dispatch, redacted stated Farley struck redacted with a pipe and threw him on the ground.
That's how close you get? You realize I got a body camera, right?
I can give two shits.
Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck off me.
When I arrived on scene, I observed Farley, who was standing in the roadway talking to Officer Edwards. Farley appeared to be agitated and was yelling at officers on scene. He was backing up and was holding a cell phone in his hand, recording everyone on scene. He also advised he was wearing a body camera.
Right here. I'm not moving. I already got assaulted once. I'm not doing it again.
Well, here, come talk to me over here. So
No, we can talk right here.
Okay. You got an ID on you, sir?
Nope.
Okay. What's your name?
Do I need one?
Well, if you want me to be, to help you with this investigation.
How do you have to help me?
What's that?
Are you going to make a report?
Well, that's what I'm trying
Are you
to
going to
figure out.
file?
That's what I'm trying to figure out is going on.
I value my Fourth Amendment, my right to privacy. So, if you guys aren't going to follow through on a report of me getting assaulted, I'm not giving you my name.
Okay. Well, so right now, just so you're aware, everything's being audio video recorded on my camera. You're not free to leave while I investigate.
I get it. I'm good.
Okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, sir, to keep your hands out of your pockets.
Okay. Can I take the pepper spray out of my pocket?
I'll take it out.
Okay.
Right here?
No, hold on. It's in.
I spoke to Redacted, who stated he was at the business with his son to pick up a U-Haul. Redacted's right side of his face was scraped and bleeding. He also had welts on his forehead. Olympia Fire Department was called to render medical services. He stated as he was leaving the business, he attempted to leave the parking lot and make a northbound turn. He stated he observed Farley standing next to the U-Haul. As he was exiting, he heard a loud thud from Farley hitting his truck and heard him yelling.
That's how close you get?
Redacted advised he confronted Farley. He stated they grabbed each other and he got hit in the head by an unknown object. He stated he believes he punched Farley in the chest. He stated he then was thrown on the ground and hit again. He stated that is when his son Redacted, who was driving the U-Haul, got and separated the two of them. Redacted provided photographs of his injuries. I spoke to U-Haul employee Redacted. She stated Farley has been on the property since 2:50 p.m. filming people and harassing customers. She advised she had called 911 about 10 minutes prior to this incident occurring. Redacted stated that she observed a confrontation between Redacted and Farley. She stated she observed Farley strike Redacted in the head with a black pipe. She advised once Redacted was struck, he was knocked down on the ground. She advised she told Redacted's son Redacted, who was driving a U-Haul, to go help his dad who was getting hit. Redacted stated Farley was swinging the black pipe at everyone and then grabbed pepper spray and was threatening them with it. Redacted also advised U-Haul wanted Farley trespassed from the business. I spoke to Redacted, who stated he was at U-Haul with his father. Redacted. He advised he was driving the U-Haul from the location to assist his father. He stated before he left the parking lot, a U-Haul employee Redacted made him aware that his father was being attacked. He advised he got out of his truck and yelled at Farley to get away from his father, and the two separated. He advised his father was on the ground and helped him up. He advised Farley also pulled pepper spray out of his bag.
Just stay away from me and we're cool. Okay?
He stated he did not see any of the altercation take place or what started it. I spoke to Farley, who had already been talking to Officer Lesonsky and Officer Edwards. I observed he was holding a cell phone videotaping the entire incident and had a body camera attached to his chest. I advised him I was the officer completing the report. I asked him if he would explain to me what happened. He stated he rides around town and stops and videotapes businesses and customers. He stated, sometimes it goes good and sometimes it gets tense, but nothing like this. Farley advised he was walking backing and forth of the entrance of U-Haul but not blocking it. He stated Redacted had come into the business approximately 15 minutes ago. He advised he observed the employees talking with Redacted and them looking back at him.
I'm trying to get that. My phone can't zoom any closer than that.
Farley stated he was standing near a U-Haul truck when Redacted exited the parking lot and aimed his truck right at him and hit the gas. He advised he had to jump out of the way of the truck.
That's how close you get?
He stated when the truck drove by, he slapped the top of the tonneau cover. He stated Redacted jumped out of the truck and Farley advised him to stay away. Farley stated Redacted grabbed him and he held his monopod up to protect himself. He stated he slammed him up against the truck, threw him on the ground and kicked him. Farley advised they got separated. He stated Redacted threw his phone and broke his monopod. When asked how he was holding the monopod, he advised it was extended and he was holding it horizontally in front of him and Redacted grabbed it. He stated he believed he twisted it and was unaware if it struck Redacted due to it happening so quickly. At one point in the conversation, as he is explaining what occurred in the altercation, he says he grabs him, threw him on the ground and kicked him once for good measure.
The female was sitting there talking to him in his driver's side door and he kept looking back at me. Clearly, they did not want me here and clearly he was going to help them get that. So he pulled his truck out and I'm standing right here, and rather than come this way, he came like this and then pointed straight and hit the gas. And I had to jump back to get out of the way of his truck, As soon as his truck came by, I slapped the top of the tonneau cover. I didn't kick the truck, didn't punch, didn't leave any scratches, no dents. He stopped immediately, jumped out of the car. I told him, don't do this, get the hell away from me, I'll beat your ass. And he grabbed me, and I held my monopod up to protect myself. He grabbed my monopod, so I slammed him up against the truck, threw him on the ground, and then kicked him.
I spoke to Sergeant Leavitt, who observed the video footage provided by U-Haul. He stated the video showed Redacted leaving the parking lot at a steady pace and making a northbound turn. Farley was observed in the video standing behind a parked U-Haul truck. Sergeant Leavitt advised the truck did not drive at Farley, only attempted to make the turn, and Farley was standing on the edge of the road and parking lot. At that location there is no sidewalk. Please refer to Sergeant Leavitt's supplemental report. Farley was advised that a report would be written and charges referred. He was also advised he was being trespassed from U-Haul. He instantly started screaming at us and telling us how peaked he was. He couldn't believe Redacted was not going to jail. He advised he did not do anything to Redacted, and he got assaulted.
So what's going to happen, Jeremiah? I'm just going to submit a report with your version, his version, all the video evidence. The prosecutor's going to decide.
He's not going to jail?
No.
You gotta be kidding
We're
me.
going to refer charges.
What was your name again?
Right here, officer. I'm actually giving you my card.
Well, I'm gonna get everyone's information again just to make sure.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I know, when you were talking about you had your monopole, you held it up. At any point, did you swing it at him, poke it at him?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
It happened really fast. I was more interested in getting him away from me
Okay.
than anything.
Mind if I take a look at it, just so I can kind of see
Yeah.
what's going on there?
He's gonna pay for it.
So what goes on top of this? That thing right there?
That he broke, squeezing
Okay.
to the top of it.
And you were holding it like this with it, or you had this in one hand and this in the other?
It was extended.
Okay.
So when he came at me, I put it like this to keep him away from me.
Okay.
And he grabbed it and twisted it so that we were right next to each other. At least it all happened like that.
Okay.
And as soon as he did that, I just used his momentum and put him into the truck and then put him on the ground. And then I stopped.
I saw that.
And then he came out at me again, and I pulled pepper spray out and said, I'm gonna need pepper spray again. That's when he finally stopped. He was gonna keep coming at me. And he threw all this shit. He threw my phone down there. This was underneath there. Because when it got to the point where he had it, he had a weapon. So I stepped back and he just started chucking stuff.
And you threw your phone, correct?
It was over there. So no charges.
Well, we're referring charges.
So what is, okay, so explain that to me. I'm not,
So we submit our report to the prosecutor's office, and then they're going to look at all the evidence, and they'll determine fault, and they'll determine which charges are going to be charged. So we have that.
you guys don't charge people that assault people standing on the side of He grabbed me after he tried to hit me with a car,
Here's the deal. Okay.
and he's going to drive away from this.
Are you gonna let me talk a little bit?
As long as you don't give directives and cops blame. Give me information.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you, right? So the officer here has done the investigations. He's collected statements from everybody, looked at videos from different angles, and the decision right now is that there's a lot of confrontation that looks like both people had some ownership.
You got to be shitting me.
And so because
I
of that,
am standing on public property, never said a word to them. He came to me, tried to hit me, got out and tried to punch me, and he gets to drive away. He also was upset that he gave away his Fourth Amendment right by giving us his name. That's why I didn't want to give you my ID, because that's what you guys fucking do. Oh yeah, we'll make a report, give me your ID. Give away your Fourth Amendment right. I'm still talking. I'm pissed. I have every right to say what I want to say. He stated he did not want to talk to us and to get the fuck out of his face. He then told us we were a fucking joke and stated he did not want to talk to us. This is a joke. What are you here for if not for this?
We're trying to explain our side of this, man.
No, you're not. You're not trying to explain it. You're trying to blow smoke up my ass so I leave here in a good mood.
He assaulted you and you assaulted him. When he was on the ground,
I protected myself.
When he's on the ground, he's not a threat anymore.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
I can't arrest both of you for assault, can I? No, it doesn't work that way.
You know what? You guys were doing so good. Get the fuck out of my face. Go away. I'm not talking to you. You can do whatever you want.
From U-Haul, so
That's fine. The lawsuit will take care of it.
okay. Well, here's your
Olympia PD, guys. You get punched and assaulted on the side of the road, and I get a trespass. I get a trespass warrant. See? Smirking. You guys are a fucking joke. Go do something. No, I don't want to talk to you. I do not want to talk to you.
As we attempted to disengage, he followed and proceeded to sing the hokey pokey song saying, "Put your left hoof in, put your left hoof out and do the piggy pokey and turn yourself around." Then Farley told us to fuck off.
Put your left hoof in, put your left hoof out, put your left hoof in and shake it all about. You do the piggy pokey and you turn yourself around.
walk that close behind me, sir.
And now you can go fuck off.
He walked in close proximity to all officers, in which I asked him to not walk so close to me. He then blocked Sergeant Leavitt as driver's door and was asked to move so he could get in. He then screamed at the top of his lungs to stop bullying him, and he knows his rights.
Two. I'm walking around. 2238. These are our cars. 2218.
Sir, step away from my vehicle so that I can access it.
This is my vehicle. You don't. It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights. All that proves is you think I'm a chump. You think you're gonna lie to me and shove me off and I'm gonna smile about it.
Farley was standing in the middle of the road, was screaming at everyone on scene. He then yelled at everyone we were going to have lawsuits.
I'm not fucking done. You wait. Hey! All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna get your name out this report and you're gonna have lawsuits. Since these guys won't do anything, I'm gonna let the court do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Standing on the side of the road videotaping, you get assaulted, almost run over by a fucking truck, and they hand you trespassing papers. You wonder why people are so fucking mad at you. It's because of shit like this.
He continued his rant to everyone on scene, then accused Sergeant Leavitt of smirking and called him a tyrant.
Gave away my Fourth Amendment right when they said they were going to write a case and they said they were going to handle this. And I was smirking over there. Something's fucking funny, isn't it? I was totally cool and you guys fucked me over. I was patient, I was cooperative. Went through all my shit to help the case. And because I defended myself, I get trespassed and he gets to fucking go home. You're a joke. You're a fucking tyrant.
Farley proceeded to create a disturbance, yelling while standing in the roadway, calling us all a joke. He then advised, "Get ready for process servers."
You're a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. And you're a fucking joke. Get ready for process servers. Motherfucker.
He walked back to his electric bike, but then came walking back stating he wanted a report for his broken property. He was advised it was in the report.
Hey, I want to file a report for broken. No, it's not. No, it's not. He broke my shit. I want to press charges. He took my equipment away from me, broke it. Do you know what that is? What? What is it? I'm fine right here. So who's gonna pay for my shit? Explain this to me.
I'm trying to, but you're not letting me speak.
No, you're cop-splaining. You're telling me how to deal with it. I want you to tell me how you're gonna deal with it.
Okay. Are you gonna let me speak? Because if you're not,
Okay.
then I'm not gonna talk.
Go right ahead. You've done great so far.
All right. When we say we're referring something to a prosecutor, it's not just the assaults. It's everything that's involved in it, okay? When the report gets written, everything that occurred today, with the video that we took from you, we get from U-Haul, and we're gonna get from this car auto sales right behind us, is all going to get put with the report, and a prosecutor is going to look at it and decide what's going to happen from there. You civically, right, can go forth and try to sue him.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass.
That's up to you. You have the right.
I'm
to
coming
do
for
that.
you guys too.
Okay, which is within your rights.
Yeah. Don't smirk. This isn't a fucking joke. God, you guys are insane. When you're cooperative and helpful and you still fuck over the private citizen over a business.
We're not doing anything.
That assaulted me. Me. Just because his fat ass couldn't defend himself doesn't give him a free ticket to punch anyone he fucking wants.
He was then advised by Sergeant Leader to get out of the roadway, in which he responded, "Pedestrians have the fucking right of way." He was informed they do not.
Pedestrians have the right of way. Kiss my fucking ass.
He then proceeded to walk up to officers in the middle of the road, holding his wrists out, asking us to arrest him. When we did not accommodate his request, he said that's what I fucking thought. He then stated from the middle of the road, "Come on, I'm in traffic," trying to get us to arrest him. He then started screaming at us from the middle of the road to go back to work. "What are we fucking paying you for?"
Here. Arrest me. That'll just top this off. Come on. There's my wrist. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. You guys are fucking punks. You too, fucking bitch. Not you, the cop. All right, guys. They're seriously gonna do fucking nothing. Seriously gonna do fucking nothing. Come on, I'm in traffic. Fucking asshole. Gotta give directives no matter what. Go back to work! What are we fucking paying you for? Go back to work, it's over, it's done. Everyone's feelings feel great.
He then stood directly in front of my vehicle, preventing me from leaving. I got onto the public announcement system and advised Farley to move from the roadway or he would be arrested for impeding traffic.
I'm just gonna sit here and keep screaming at you until you leave. Go back to work!
Get out of the front of my vehicle so I can move, or you're going to be arrested for impeding traffic.
I'm making sure I'm not violating my new trespass order. Hey, thanks for trying to hit me too. All right, Sergeant, kick rocks. Your job is done. You made them feel better. Their feelings are all nice and soothed now. You can go back to jerking it off in a corner somewhere.
It was discovered Farley runs a YouTube channel called PNWT Transparency, in which he posted the video he took from the scene. The video shows Farley staying at the location and continuing to yell at the U-Haul workers.
All that, and I'm still standing here filming you. What now? Yeah, that's what I thought. See how much those fucking cops could do? Keep talking, mashed potato. Keep talking. Put a stick of butter in your mouth, you fucking pig.
It was decided after looking at the totality of the situation, charges would be referred on Farley. Throughout the incident, he appeared to be the aggressor. When Redacted attempted to leave the business, his truck was struck by Farley without cause. Due to Farley's position and the angle of the U-Haul Farley was standing next to, he was not in any danger of being hit. Redacted confronted Farley and approached him, grabbing his shirt. It appears they both struck each other in that moment. Farley proceeded to slam Redacted against the truck and threw him to the ground. While Redacted was no longer a danger to Farley, He, in his own words, kicked him redacted.
If you enjoy our videos, you like what we do and you want to support what we do, best way you could do that is to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something.